Hello, everyone. Mantic Mystic here with a little preview to December 2025, what to expect for all signs. We'll use a variety of tarot and oracle cards, and I'll share channeled messages. This could pertain to any area of your life: money, love, abundance, career, all of it. Okay, we have endurance. It says, don't stop now, keep going. Your persistence will pay off. You're almost there, so commit to your dreams. I feel some of you may feel, though, that there's just something in the way still, okay? You may be asking for angelic help. Maybe some of you, the something in the way has been health. There could have been some sort of holdup with health regarding you or someone you care about. So this is making body changes and staying committed to your physical health could lift your mood and bring more joy into your life. And then you also have angelic help here coming in for you for December. And this is angels who are near are ready to assist you in your growth, okay, to help you accomplish your divine life purpose. All right, Libra. We will use the Winter Weight Redux Stars Edition by Tarot Collectibles. So in December, you do have a full moon in Gemini on the 4th, and then on the 19th, I believe it is, you have the new moon in Sagittarius. Happy birthday, Sagittarians. I did a reading for you last week for your birthday, so check that out if you'd like. And then Capricorn season will start too, right? I think it's the 22nd. Yep. So, all right, Libra. Ooh, first card out for December for the collective, 9 of Cups. Good. Okay, so this is some sort of satisfaction. Okay, one area of your life may be looking up. You're maybe not total abundance, but it's like, hey, something that you've been working on, or they're even giving me the word studying. So maybe, pardon me, maybe you've been learning about something. Oh, actually, some of you could be even graduating this month. Sometimes we finish up programs, mid-year like that. So I actually did for one of my degrees. Like, I graduated in December, but anyway. So we have we have the World card in reverse. Okay, now as this is interesting. We don't usually get the World in reverse, but this is a lack of closure in some way. It's something being incomplete or some sort of delay. I wonder if there is something in the physical world, either it's your health or something that is preventing you from doing something now. And maybe you are asking for angelic help with it. Could be anything in the physical. Doesn't have to just be health, but there is something here it's like, hang in there, again, keep going. It'll pay off. That's kind of that overall energy. But then it's like, but just, yes, there is some sort of delay here. What do we have? Okay, this is another card that could be poor health in some way as the 5 of Pentacles. So there's something here, or it can feel like you just don't have the resources, or I just don't have the energy, So it can be feeling, kind of left out in the cold here, stuck, abandoned. Focus on your strengths. Okay, that's one thing to be mindful of, and also focus on things that are kind of a Libra nature. Justice and the Empress are coming out, both Libra cards. Taurus on the Empress too, though. So this is like, truth coming out, consequences to actions, though, it feels like too. It feels as though if we don't take care of something immediate in the environment right now, it could spill over into other areas of our life, and it could actually cause some sort of delay or stress in general. Something you could be making, or someone could be making something a little more difficult than it needs to be. All right. So that is a randomly specific message that is coming in. Of course, the Empress does have to do with abundance and really being able to just be in the flow, So it's like if you're relying on that angelic help or divine assistance, if you will, especially if it comes to how to achieve your sort of what you feel is your life's purpose. Not all of us have a grand life purpose, but if you feel you do and there's been something in the way, it does feel as though things could be balancing out. And overall, it's like you could close out this year feeling as though, I worked really hard on this thing, or on a variety of things even. And although I haven't 100% achieved something, some of you have, but a lot of us haven't. And it's like, it's not, it's okay to go into the new year with things not being all neatly wrapped up and finished. Also, it can be because, for some there's that delay. So it's like you're making really good progress. There's like your hard work is paying off, but then, and that is the truth. I'm getting that is the absolute truth. But there's just this little bit of like, it's almost, I'll just tell you, like, I feel it. It feels like someone's like misusing their power in some way, but it could, in a general reading, that could be anything, any number of things. So only take what resonates, leave the rest. But I feel like it's not going to stop your overall progression. You just need to come up with maybe a slightly different plan, or like the timing might need to be tweaked with something. It might not be exactly as you had planned. Wow. You have cards coming out in pairs. Oh my goodness. And then you have the Hierophant and the Emperor. Wow. Big, big cards. You have so many major arcana. I mean, you only have 7 cards out and 5 of them are major arcana. So there's a big shift here as you close out 2025. This is you being your own authority. When I look at the two of these cards together, it's like, oh yeah, you are that higher authority in something, right? Trust your own planning and leadership, trusting your own ability. That once you commit to something, these are about cards of commitment too. Once you commit to something, there's really nothing that can stop your plans. And I feel like for a lot of you, you're ready. You're ready to, you're getting things organized, and you're ready to really make something a reality here. What else do we have? What else? Closing out this year. I am hearing clairaudiently that something could end abruptly. But remember, with every closure, there's that new beginning too. So, and then, yeah, you have the 7 of Cups. So there could be just, a choice that needs to be made. And for some of you, it has to do with it's like one basic thing. Again, for some of you, it's taking care of one particular thing. Again, it could be your health, it could be finances, but it's really getting a handle on this one area proves to you that you can then apply those same principles to other areas of your life and have ultimate fulfillment overall. Stuck energy will be moving forward in some way, because I had 8 of Wands feeling, yeah, and then you have the new start. Okay, so maybe by the end of the year, or by the new year, sorry. Well, same thing. By the new year, you can go into something with like a clean slate. It feels like, oh, and remember I said I was feeling 8 of Wands. Look, bottom of the deck, 8 of Wands. So like that stuck energy seems to be, and this came with it. Oh, the 5 of Cups. Oh, let's see what that's all about. So, it's interesting because it's like there's a new beginning, but then there also feels like there's some kind of, almost like you find out there was a hidden agenda or something, or just something that you didn't know with regard to maybe a dealing with an organization even, or a business opportunity. It kind of, something comes in kind of suddenly, and the 3 cups are then knocked over. Like the 8 of Wands is heading right for that. The 5 of Cups, 3 of them get knocked over, but you still have those 2. Okay. So there is still, it's like you come in, there's more, it's more than what you had, but I'm wondering why isn't it the full? Okay. So with the 3 of Wands, it's not really necessarily knowing which opportunity to take, and some of you possibly staying kind of in the comfort zone. So I think you're being encouraged to take those big risks. Yeah, you're being encouraged to really get in that driver's seat, take those big risks. That's why you have the Hierophant and the Emperor together, as well as the Emperor. I mean, you have the ultimate cards as far as making something happen for yourself, right? Especially like if I pull a Magician or something. Well, oh my goodness, you have the Sun. Look at that. This is a joyous outcome. This is really positive. This is a whole new cycle, and it's much better than the one you've been coming from, it looks like. The Wheel of Fortune is like, yeah, there's a completion, but it leads you right into a new beginning here, because with the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun, these are both 10s in tarot. It's a 10, and then a 19 would be a 10. So it's like 10, 10. And that's telling me that there's now a clear direction with regarding some sort of path moving forward. And this is a cause for celebration. It hasn't been easy though. And that's why you start out with endurance here. Don't stop, keep going. So persistence will pay off. And also your faith, having faith is really going to help you through some of those more difficult moments, on the journey here of December. Let's see. So yeah, 10-10, that would be a new path moving forward. But also, when I have a 10 like this, when I have the World card, which we have the World in reverse, then that's like an ultimate completion and fulfillment. But you start out with a 9 of Cups. And as I said from the very beginning, it's not like ultimate, but you're well on your way. Okay, you're well on your way to achieving this goal, which is part of a bigger plan. It almost feels like, well, first I need to get a better job, then I can move to a better place. So that's what I feel like. It's like a stepping stone kind of energy. It does feel like that. But overall, it's like you'll be happy with this, with the ultimate. It's just we're not quite at the ultimate yet. I think something comes in that wasn't exactly expected, and it could just be the timing feels off, because I saw 11:11 on the timer when I was tuning into this. So it's like they're reminding me it's like you're not starting necessarily an entirely new cycle, but it's enough of a new start. It's going to get you where you want to go. Okay. That's what I get from the 10s, because a 10 then becomes a 1. So it's like you're starting this new cycle. But it's almost like there's a loose end that needs to be tied up. So I feel like, yes, you need to tie up some loose ends. And remember, ultimately, you are the one in control. You're deciding how something's going, and do not give up your power. Don't give away your power. All right, what else? Yeah, you have the Wheel of Fortune, and the Emperor and the Hierophant. I mean, that's like you really being in control, powerful. Look over documents carefully, contracts, and remember, it's the end of a new year here, or the end of a year and beginning of a new year. So maybe some of you are updating things, renewing subscriptions and things like that, but making sure that you're ending things that you don't want to carry into that new year with you. Okay, so because you want it to be, I think 2026 is going to be a very transformative year for us. For you. Okay. 3 of Cups. Yeah. Another cause for celebration here. And this is really kind of, going home. Even some of you are, feeling more at home too. I do get good vibes with relationships and home in general. What else for Libra? I almost said Libra. I almost do that on this channel. What else for the collective? Oh yeah, there it is. There's your third 10. So another 10. Yep, 10 of Swords, and that is definitely a completion. But they always want you to focus on the new dawn in the background. Focus on this step, though, okay? This step. What else? You have the Ace of Cups. Yeah, a new beginning here. For some of you, you could actually find out news around the new year, actually. So not necessarily, maybe December still, yeah. Someone's early arrival. Okay, or it could be the birth of a baby even. There's new joy, though. New joy as you go into the new year. What else do we have? That's it for tarot, looks like. Okay, now we're going to go to anything we need to surrender to, anything we should be letting go of as we wrap things up, because there's definitely a focus here on closing December right, closing out the year right, on the right foot, so you can start 2026 with a clean slate is the energy. Surrender to prayer. Yeah, faith did come up for you. And this is giving yourself over completely to prayer. So when you pray from your heart, you'll be heard throughout the universe. Answers and divine support will arrive. Okay, what else? Okay, this one fell out. I'm getting a name like Shelley or Charlene, something along those lines. And we have surrender obsessive thinking. Okay, surrender obsessive thinking. And I'm getting a new vehicle for some of you too, okay? clairaudiently. So if you're obsessing about a person or a situation, turn the vehicle or turn the dilemma over to spirit. Doing so will help you bring clarity or even solve a problem. Okay. What else? Anything else to surrender to by the end of the year? Rest and sleep. So this is to prevent burnout, slow down. Everybody's getting this really in their readings lately. And this is honoring your need for quiet time, right? Peaceful sleep. You want to rejuvenate your body, mind, and spirit. Let's get some animal. Actually, you know what? I want to get some golden insights cards as far as this could be resources in general. Okay. Resources in general. Whoa. This fell on the floor. It's fluid. So this is about being in the flow, movement, acceptance, no resistance. So that there could be some sort of offer coming in, or you really bring it in because you're in tune. You're in the flow, you know. You're in the flow and in the know. And then we have horse. Yeah, freedom, endurance. It says endurance on the card, and you started out with endurance. So this is about you moving forward. Yeah, after again a period where it's been exhausting. And you also have mirror. So this is some sort of, reflection time, it looks like. Really getting that, again, resting, sleeping. Think, Four of Swords energy, right? So that's career, money. Now, relationships, let's get a divine direction. As far as if it has to do with relationships, I'm getting something about building a new structure in some way. We have manifestation. Look at that. Yeah, you're bringing this in for yourself for December. So this is about you manifesting something rapidly. Your dreams and goals are becoming a reality. Stay focused. So it's like, end the year strong. Don't, puts out or whatever, I don't know, fizzle out just because it's the end of a year, right? It's like keep going, but then balance that for that need for rest and recovery for some of you. Let's get you an animal healing card. Animal healing cards for December. I think we could get a card for each sign. We'll get an animal card for each sign. So let me just say, if you've enjoyed this reading, please do like the video, subscribe, leave a comment. I appreciate all of that. Thank you. So angel number for the collective is 888. Yay. You have some abundance coming in here in December, friends. And this is about you having great success coming your way. And I love seeing that because it's right on top of that manifestation card. So career stuff, money stuff, looking good. It's an improvement than what it was. Okay. Is it the ultimate? No, I don't know. I don't think so. It doesn't, but you're getting there, right? You're like one step closer to a clean slate for a lot of you. So maybe you're really working on clearing debt and things like that. All right. Now let's start with Aries. Aries. Card for you. For Aries, animal card for Aries. Lioness, attraction. Card 13, sacral chakra. Embrace your divine feminine magnetism. The more open you are to receiving, the more effortlessly your heart's desires come to you. So, yep, really being open to receiving. Taurus. Badger, feeling nature. Card 24, solar plexus chakra. And this is reconnecting with nature, reconnecting with yourself. So what are you truly feeling deep inside? Feeling opening the doors to healing. Gemini. Raven, card 33, preference, throat chakra. And Gemini, it says, speak your truth, manifest your desires into reality. Use words that match your intentions because words are magic. And you have that powerful full moon in your sign on the 4th. Cancer. Black Panther, card 41, radiance, third eye chakra. Wow. So this is about coming out of hiding and letting your light be seen, leaving that hermit's cave and reconnecting with the world. Leo. Bald eagle, card 9, observer, has to do with the root chakra. And this is about seeing your situation from a higher point of view, letting spirit guide your next steps, and trusting the wisdom of your higher self. Virgo. Oh, too many cards came out. This one fell on top, though, so we'll see what that one is. Butterfly, card 44, release. Crown chakra. So this is about letting go of what has served its purpose and allowing your next level self to emerge, revealing your true colors to the world. My lovely Libras, Libra. Crane, card 23, filtering perception. This is your solar plexus chakra, Libra. And it's about seeing the world around you, mirroring your perception of yourself, not projecting fear, but seeing love. And it's right underneath that mirror card in our reading. And if you are a Libra, check out School Less Intuitive, my main channel. It's all for Libras. Thanks for being here. Scorpio. Lion, illumination, card 54, soul star chakra. This is you being a being of royal majesty. Don't be afraid of your power. Let your divine radiance illuminate the world. And we started out the reading with Lioness, and that was for Aries. So if you have Aries in your chart, you may want to also embrace your divine masculine or magnetism. Okay, and be open to receiving. Sagittarius, happy birthday, Sagittarius. Owl, generator, card 37. This is third eye chakra. What are you seeing in your mind's eye? Whatever you can imagine, you can create. Use the power of your inner vision wisely. Sag, you get a bonus. It's your birthday. Blue whale, card 52, shield of light. That's the soul star chakra. And that is you being divinely protected, nothing harming you, invoking your cosmic shield of light for energetic and spiritual protection. Capricorn, you have humpback whale. So it's funny because your neighboring sign Sagittarius had blue whale, and now you have humpback whale, holding space, crown chakra. And this is being gentle with yourself and others, creating a safe, nurturing space for healing, giving and receiving the gift of being witnessed with compassion. Aquarius, swan, becoming, card 29. That is linked to the heart chakra. And it says, let go of what isn't authentic and become who you were born to be. Let your true self emerge. Pisces, Scorpion, card 21, spiritual path, linked to the solar plexus chakra. And it says, it's an important time of transformation. Don't be afraid to release what no longer ignites your passion. Surrender to the path of your soul. That's what I have for you. Wishing you all a happy December.